JJ Niamki, we would like to welcome you to tonight's non-league matchup between the visiting Wolverines of Westwood High School and your home team, the North Quincy Raiders. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behavior reflects the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon a school or security official. Approaching midfield are the captains of the respective squads. For the Wolverines, number 1, Tony Maroon. Number 12, Brendan Donegan. Number 14, Mark Homsey. And number 29, George Maroon. For the Raiders, number 28, Thomas Murray. Number 44, Matt Craig. 66, Brandon Baker. And 88, Colm Geary. North Quincy has won the toss, has elected to receive and defend the north goal. The Wolverines will kick off and defend the south goal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you all rise and remove any hats for the singing of our national anthem, performed by the Quincy and North Quincy Combined Choirs.
Face it out. No gaps, man. No gaps. Fill them in. Left foot to the sideline. Right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium, where tonight the North Quincy Red Raiders will play host to the Westwood Wolverines in high school football action. My name is Jonathan Caleri, and thanks for tuning in to this edition of QATV Sports. North Quincy looking to go 2-0 here on this young season. Last week here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, the Raiders beat Somerville by a score of 48-6. The contest was not in question really from the get-go. North Quincy came out and dominated right from the opening kickoff, and again it was a big victory, 48-6 for the Raiders. Last week, the Westwood Wolverines, they had a tough loss at Dedham, losing that game 21-15. So the Wolverines are looking to get their first victory here at North Quincy here tonight. North Quincy won the toss and they elected to receive the opening kickoff. They'll be defending the north end zone, and Westwood will be kicking away, defending the south end zone here at the stadium. Want to thank Ryan McWade, who's on camera here tonight for QATV, as well as Chris Potter, our engineer and director, joining me here today at the stadium to bring you this coverage of high school sports.
Green and number 22, Hunter McIsaac.
All right, kicking it deep there is Colin Roper for the Wolverines, fielded by North Quincy about the 22-yard line, right up the middle, and it was fielded there.
By number 23.
Let's see, 23, Jordan Mahoney
40-yard line.
takes the return back for North Quincy to about the 40-yard line, and that's where the Raiders will begin this drive.
Ball's officially spotted at the 41 of North Quincy. Your quarterback, number 10, Cooper Hansen.
All right, Cooper Hansen, senior quarterback for the Raiders under center. Man in motion for North Quincy. Handoff goes to number 22, Hunter McIsaac. Nice run there by McIsaac. Goes right up the middle, and he's going to get about to the 49-yard line
On the tackle,
on first down.
number 69, J.T. O'Shea. That's a pickup of 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
J.T. O'Shea in on the tackle for the Wolverines. So gain of 8 there for the Raiders. Bring up now a 2nd down and 2, again from the North Quincy 49-yard line. Handoff goes to number 44, Matt Craig, one of the senior captains for North Quincy. Bounces outside, picks up the first down and more across the 45-yard line and falls forward up to about the 41. Great run there by Matt Craig. Was able to bounce out to the left side, get around the end, and again move the chains for North Quincy. And they do mark him down at the 41
First down. Ball be spotted
on Westwood side of the field.
yard line of the Wolverines.
You got it. Hey, stuff with it.
First and 10 for North Quincy. Craig again on the pitch over to the right side. Finds a hole. Go over to the right side. Cross the 30-yard line. And should have another first down. And he does. Gets all the way up to the 26. Great run there. Another one by Matt Craig.
Maroon for the Wolverines. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line of Westwood. The result of that play is another Raider first down.
15-yard run there for Craig. Tony Marone, number 1, brought down Craig for Westwood on the tackle. High formation for the Raiders. Handoff goes to Hunter McIsaac, right up the middle.
Number 22, Hunter McIsaac.
And McIsaac will get a few yards in the play. J.T. O'Shea, number 69, in on a tackle for
number 14
the Wolverines.
To the 21. That's a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5.
They spot McIsaac down at the 21-yard line. 5-yard gain. Jackson Murphy goes wide left for the Raiders. Nate Caldwell to the right, and he's going to go in motion. Craig goes right up the middle, and nice run there. Actually, excuse me, that was number 34, Michael Gorman on the run there for the Raiders. Great run there by Gorman right up the middle. And they're going to spot Gorman down right at the 10-yard line, so first and goal from the 10 for the Raiders. Thomas Murray on the carry this time for the Raiders. Great cut back there by Murray. He goes in for the touchdown. Was going to the right. Saw Seen to his left. Went to it and goes in for the 10-yard touchdown. And an early 6-0 lead for North Quincy.
Remaining in the first period. The Raiders are on the board first.
Great blocking downfield for North Quincy as well. Harry Guadiano, one of the men downfield there for North Quincy.
Number 28, Thomas Murray.
As well as
Rayan
Biko.
5, Nate Caldwell to hold.
All right, Murray will come out now for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:42 left to go here in the first quarter, North Quincy marches downfield and now leads 7-0.
Westwood Wolverines, 0. Kicking off for the Raiders, number 28, Thomas Murray. Deep to receive for the Wolverines, number 1, Tony Maroon, and number 27, Ryan Pizzuto.
All right, Murray will kick it away for North Quincy. Tony Maroon and Ryan Pizzuto back deep for the Wolverines to receive the kick. And they're going to let it go into the end zone for the touchback.
And that'll be a touchback. Ball we spotted at the 20-yard line of Westwood. First and 10 Wolverine.
Brendan Donegan, number 12 there on the center of your screen. Senior quarterback for the Wolverines. Play action fake rolling out. He fires and it's complete over to the right side to number 14, Mark Holmesy.
Quarterback for the Wolverines, number 12, Brian Donegan. Pass complete to number 14, Mark Holmesy. The pickup of 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Ball up to the 25-yard line. Again, looking to pass to Holmesy over to the left side this time. Nice move there by Holmesy to get free, and he's going to fight his way forward across the 35 to about the 37-yard line.
Taken down by number 34, Michael Gorman for the Raiders.
Michael Gorman in on the tackle.
Will be a Wolverine first down.
Westwood quickly up to the line. Donegan looking deep downfield, and it is intercepted by North Quincy. Great play there by number 22, Hunter McIsaac on the interception, trying to find some space to run back, and great job there by McIsaac. Went back, had great coverage on the man downfield, and he went up and took that ball away, and on the interception, he'll run it back to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
All right, so at 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter, North Quincy will get the ball back after the interception by McIsaac. And McIsaac will get the carry on first down for North Quincy. He'll get into Wolverines territory, and he's going to be right at the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him or not.
Joey Vinci. Close to a first down.
And they're going to say he's just shy of the first down marker. Needed to get to the Wolverines 47, and he's at the 47.5 yard line. Second down and less than 1 for the Raiders. Craig on the handoff and fighting his way forward, still on his feet and moving that pile. Great run there by Matt Craig. It's across the 40 up to the 39-yard line and enough for the first down.
Last one out of the pile for the Wolverines, number 18. That's Nick Albrecht. Result of that play is a Raider.
Nick Albrecht on the tackle for Westwood, and they do spot the ball at the 38-yard line actually for Matt Craig. So a 10-yard gain there for Matt Craig, and another first down for North Quincy. Thomas Murray on the carry, and he'll get across the 35, maybe to the 34. I think I say his knee was down at the 35.
Number 28, Murray on the carry. Across the 35 to the 34-yard line. That's a pickup of 4, 2nd and 6.
Looking to pass downfield, has a man, and it is incomplete. Cooper Hansen was looking for Nate Caldwell down there.
Number 6.
There's number 6, Grant Murphy, and he just did overthrow Murphy.
For the Raiders.
Murphy did a great job of going past the defender, went right past him, and again, the throw by Hansen was just a little too much on it. Third and about 6 now. Craig on the carry over the right side, taking his time trying to find a hole. And they're going to say with forward progress, he'll get up to the 30-yard line. Was brought down by Mark Homsey.
For the Wolverines. Forward progress is marked at the 30-yard line. They'll bring up 4th and 2 for the Raiders.
So 4th down and 2 now for North Quincy. They're lining up to go for it. Ball at the 30, need to get to the 28. McIsaac right up the middle, break hold, goes to the left side. What a juke there by Hunter McIsaac, and he goes in for the touchdown. Wow, what a run there by McIsaac. Had a little bit of space, saw it to the left, there was a big hole, it did a nice move to the left, and he went right towards it for the touchdown. Great run there by Hunter McIsaac.
The Raiders are on the board again. Number 28, Thomas Murray will attempt the 1-point conversion, and number 5, Nate Caldwell to hold.
Murray out to kick the point after attempt. Nate Caldwell will hold. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:53 left to go in the first quarter, North Quincy now has a 14-0 lead over Westwood.
Head upfield to the score. North Quincy Raiders 14, Westwood 0.
North Quincy has been very consistent here on these 2 drives. Both drives were for 6 plays. One was for 59 yards, one was for 57. First drive took 3 minutes and 17 seconds. This past drive took 3 minutes and 18 seconds. So North Quincy on the ball here today. Again, they now lead 14-0 over Westwood. That was a 30-yard touchdown run by Hunter McIsaac.
Number 28, Thomas Murray, set to kick off for the Raiders. Deep to receive for the Wolverines, number 1, Tony Maroon. And number 27, Ryan Pizzuto.
All right, Murray lines up to kick it deep for North Quincy. And Tony Maroon's going to field it at his own 5-yard line. Running over to the right side, trying to find some space, and he'll get brought down at about the 18-yard line. Nice pursuit and follow there by the Raiders. And they do mark him down at the 18, so that's where Westwood will start this drive. Brendan Donegan, the quarterback for the Wolverines. Hands it off up the middle.
Ball carried by number 29, that's George Maroon.
Number 29, George Maroon on the carry for the Wolverines.
To the 21, that's a pickup of 3, 2nd and 7.
It's up to the 21-yard line. Donegan looking to pass, and it's complete. Oh, great tackle there. Open field tackle by number 5, Nate Caldwell. Brings down number 14, Mark Homsey.
Tackled by number 5, Nate Caldwell. No gain on the play.
No gain on that last play. 3rd and 7 now. Donegan pass, again to Homsey over to the right side. And Homsey dives for the first down, but they're going to say he might have it. Looked like he might have been down, but they might give him the first down there. We'll see where they spot it.
Wolverine first down.
And it is a first down for the Wolverines. Spot him down at the 29-yard line. Screen pass over to the left side. Oh, nice setup there. Tony Maroon going down the left sideline, being pursued, and will get brought down and pushed out of bounds. And let's see where they mark him out.
Good boy, Jackson.
There'll be another Wolverine.
And they're going to say he was knocked out of bounds at the North Quincy 44-yard line.
Of North Quincy.
Pass over to the right side, and it is complete. Nice spin move there by number 27, Ryan Pizzuto.
Complete to number 27, Ryan Pizzuto.
And they're going to spot the ball at the 37.
The pickup of 8. Corrected 7. 2nd and 3 for the Wolverines.
Coming up on 3 minutes to play here in the quarter. North Quincy on top 14-0. High snap, but Donegan brings it down. Handed it off up the middle to number 29, George Maroon. And it looks like it's going to be no gain.
Loss on the play.
Oh, you scared him in first. Even though that was on your
Ball will be placed at the 39.
They're going to say actually a loss of 2 on the play, back to the 39-yard line. And Coach Ryan Craig for North Quincy is going to call timeout with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Okay, Coach Craig wanted to slow things down a little bit here for the Raiders with this hurry-up, no-huddle offense that the Wolverines are running. Craig realized it's, again, 3rd and 5, so an important play here for the North Quincy defense. Wanted to give them a little bit of a breather, it looks like. All right, Brendan Donegan in the shotgun looking to pass, and he's going to get sacked all the way back at the Westwood 48-yard line. Great play there by number 79 for North Quincy, Harry Guadiano.
79, Harry Guadiano. 12-yard loss on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 17.
So with the sack, Westwood's going to be forced to kick it away. Great play there. I mentioned that Coach Craig was looking to get a timeout maybe to give the team a little breather, and it certainly looked like it was a great call as Guadiano was able to go in. Great coverage downfield as well by the Raiders to set up that sack.
Let's go, Hunter.
Oh, ball gets... And it looks like Westwood is going to recover. Hunter McIsaac went back to field the kick and bounced off his face mask, it looked like. And it's going to be a fumble and a Westwood recovery at the 24-yard line.
Covered by Westwood. 1st and 10 Wolverines at the Raiders 24-yard line.
Go deep.
All
right, so ball is at the 24-yard line. Westwood, and another sack there by North Quincy. Coming up to make the sack, Nate Caldwell, number 5. Number 6, Grant Murphy, and Guadiano was in there as well for the Raiders. Big play there for North Quincy. Ball goes back to the 31-yard line.
That's a loss of 8. 2nd and 18 for the Wolverines.
Coming up on 1 minute to play here in the quarter. Loss of 7 on that sack, so 2nd down and 17 now. Donegan rolling out, looking to be pressured again, and nice pressure there by Colm Geary, number 88, coming in from the right end position, and was able to force Donegan to throw that ball away.
'73 Jefferson Lorette, and 88 Colm Geary defensively for the Raiders. That bring up 3rd and 18.
All right, brings up 3rd and long now for the Wolverines. 49 seconds left to go in the quarter. Donegan, quick pass over to the left side. It's complete. Flag thrown on the play. Thomas Kane on the catch, but we'll see what the flag is.
Penalty marker. Drop block against the Wolverines.
Matt Craig was in on that tackle for North Quincy.
That penalty is going to be declined. That'll bring up 4th and 18 for the Wolverines.
So North Quincy is going to decline the penalty. And they initially had spotted the ball at the 30-yard line. Now it looks like they're... Oh, now we're going to see if they actually does decline the penalty or not. right, so they are going to accept the penalty now.
The penalty is going to be enforced. And loss of down, so it will be 4th and 31.
So the ball goes all the way back to the 47-yard line.
3rd and 31.
So 3rd down and super long to go for the Wolverines. Looking downfield for a man, it is incomplete. Hunter McIsaac was there on the coverage. Pass was intended for Quinn O'Brien.
Bring up 4th down. And the Wolverines will go into punt formation. Back to punt for the Wolverines, number 55, Greg Papantoniadis.
All right, Westwood will kick the ball away again. Short kick. And it's going to take a very friendly roll. And Westwood is going to down it at the 10-yard line.
The 10-yard line. For 11 and number 14 for Westwood, it's Quinn O'Brien and Mark Lumpsey downing the ball, and the Raiders will go back on offense. 1st and 10 from their own 10.
All right, 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. So North Quincy pinned back deep in their own territory at their own 10-yard line. Matt Craig on the carry. Over to the left side, fights his way forward up to about the 15-yard line.
The 28, Thomas Murray on the carry.
Oh, excuse me, that was Thomas Murray on the carry.
Westwood JT O'Shea. And we will switch ends. That's the end of the first quarter. The score is North Quincy Raiders 14.
Oh, no, I'm going to be correcting myself again as I look at the replay here. That was number 34, Michael Gorman on the carry for North Quincy on that last play. 5-yard gain, and again, that is the end of the first quarter. So North Quincy will head to the second quarter with the ball and also a 14-0 lead when we come back here with more coverage at Veterans Memorial Stadium. All right, as we come back to action here to begin the second quarter, again, it is 2nd down and 5 for the Raiders at their own 15-yard line.
Go ahead.
Handoff goes to McIsaac over to the left side, breaking free. Nice drop here by, that's Michael Gorman on the carry. Stutter step, still trying to find some more space, and he'll finally get brought down all the way at the 35-yard line. A great run there by number 34, Michael Gorman for North Quincy. Found just a little bit of space and then exploded down the left sideline, and again gets all the way down to the Westwood 35.
10, Raiders.
So a couple great runs there by Michael Gorman on the last play of the first quarter, on the first play of the second quarter. And Gorman is back in there again behind quarterback Cooper Hansen. Hansen rolling out, looking downfield, and it is incomplete. Was looking for his tight end, Colton Gary, but they could not connect. Looked like it might have been thrown just a little bit behind Gary, and Gary tipped it, and North Quincy was lucky that no one was there in the area for Westwood to bring that ball down and intercept it. So brings up a 2nd down and 10 now for North Quincy. 11:42 left to go here in the second quarter, just underway. Number 44, Matt Craig on the carry, fighting his way forward, pushing people down, and we'll get up to the 26-yard line on the run.
Number 57 for the Wolverines, that's Dylan Brady, and number 10, Kyle McDonald.
1 point, Freddie.
Forward progress to the 26-yard line.
So 9-yard gain there by Craig, brings up a 3rd and 1.
I know some of you think.
And McIsaac fumbled the snap almost, was able to hold on to it, and a big run right up the middle as he had a hole. And it'll be a 1st down and more for North Quincy as McIsaac gets brought down at the 17-yard line.
Tackle by number 22 for the Wolverines, that's Max O'Brien.
When Vinny was there.
Forward progress.
How long ago? This guy was on. No, Sullivan. And as
The 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
He's like, oh, he's not. This guy is the president of Nolan. Yeah. Vinny's a fucking great guy. I really love to know him. That's football.
And flag thrown.
Really nice. Yeah.
Kid kind of fought, huh?
Yeah.
The school when they signed you,
False start against the Raiders. 5-yard penalty.
So this is going to be a
That'll make it 1st and 15.
false start against North Quincy.
I've seen them all coming in.
And I think they're going to say that Brendan Baker, who is the center for North Quincy, that kind of moved the ball like he was going to snap it, and that's what the false start was. I'm not sure if he was just trying to just get the ball ready to snap it or what, but either way, they're going to say it's a 5-yard penalty, so 1st and 15 now for North Quincy. McIsaac over to the right side, cuts back over to the left side now, gets inside the 15 up to about the 13-yard line.
Oh, really? Oh, they choose an album?
That'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Raiders.
And they're going to swat him down at the 14-yard line. 8-yard gain there by Hunter McIsaac. Brings up now a 2nd and 7. Gorman on the carry over to the right side, was trying to get to the out, but it got brought down there.
Number 34.
It was number 62, Joey Vinci, on the tackle for the Wolverines. Nice job there by Vinci.
3rd and 6.
How about the thing that handshake when Carmel gave Dad that thing? Yeah, that was pretty cool. I got a picture.
So 3rd and 6 now for North Quincy.
On the shake, he went like this, but then his other hand, and he was like giving Dad.
So I think.
I was like, Flush and Dell.
Thomas Murray on the carry this time for North Quincy. And Westwood was up for the challenge on that play. Maybe a gain of 1 by North Quincy.
Taken down by a host of Wolverines. There's a pickup of 2. 4th and 5.
So he's brought the ball at the 12-yard line, so a gain of only 1. And Thomas Murray's going to come out to attempt a field goal. It'll be a 30-yard field goal attempt as the ball will be spotted at the 20. And Nate Caldwell will hold. Kick is up, and it is no good, just wide to the left. Had plenty of distance, but could not get the accuracy there.
The Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
She lives there. And she's gonna
7:58 left to go in the second quarter. Wolverines will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20 after the missed field goal.
Ball is placed at the 20-yard line.
Quarterback Brendan Donegan. Pass is complete to number 14, Mark Homsey, over to the right side, and Homsey does a nice job to fight his way forward, and it looks like he should have enough for a first down.
By number 22, Hunter McIsaac for North Quincy. Result of that play is a Wolverine first down.
And they spot the ball at the 31, and it is a first down. Donegan again looking to pass, and nothing downfield. He's going to have to run, and he'll get pushed out of bounds by Thomas Murray.
Donegan calls his own number, knocked out of bounds by number 28, Thomas Murray.
And they're going to say he gets knocked out of bounds at the 34.
34-yard line. A pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Wolverines.
Westwood trying to get their formation set. They finally do. And it was trying to set up a screen over to the right side to Quinn O'Brien, but he couldn't bring it down.
Quinn O'Brien. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Wolverines.
So 3rd and 7 now for Westwood. Need to get to their own 41 for the first down. Donegan being pressured, trying to get out of harm's way, and cannot, and he'll get sacked there. Harry Guardiano in there for North Quincy, as well as number 66, Brandon Baker. And trying to get the Colm Gary in there as well for the Raiders.
Number 88, Colm Gary, last one out of the pile.
And they're going to spot him back at the 28-yard line.
3.
Fourth and 13 now for the Raiders.
Number 55, Greg Papantoniadis. Deep to receive for the Raiders. Number
Greg
22,
Papantoniadis
and number 28
will kick it away for the Wolverines.
Come on, Del. Del.
And kick goes off the side of his foot, and it'll go out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
That kicks in.
And they're going to say they get the 40. Oh, let's see where they mark it out of bounds. They do, 42.
And that is where they will place it, and the Raiders will go on offense 1st and 10.
So tough break there for Westwood as the punt goes off.
2-yard line.
Papantoniadis' foot, on the side of his foot. And North Quincy will have great field position starting at the Westwood 42-yard line. 6:29 left to go in the quarter. Handoff up the middle for North Quincy. And it looks like McIsaac on the carry there for the Raiders. And he's going to do a nice job. He's trying to stay on his feet, and he does. Gets all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Thomas Murray on the carry. Taken down by number 62, Joey Vinci.
No, it's going away.
That's a 7-yard pickup. 2nd and 3 for the Raiders.
No, not going away. Then it's back to the
Second down and 3 now for North Quincy.
I go, really?
The alcoholic.
Gorman on the carry over to the right side. Nice job by Gorman. Goes through the hole, and we'll get all the way up to about the 15-yard line. Big gain there for North Quincy, and another big first down.
Taken down by number 15. That's Jack McDaniels.
hook.
Gorman's run takes them all the way down to the 16-yard line. First and 10
And she's going to spot him
Raiders.
down at the 16-yard line, so a 19-yard gain there for Michael Gorman. Gorman 5 rushes for 86 yards here tonight for North Quincy.
Yeah, she just had her, would it be 45 on her? And they lost.
Matt Craig gets the carry over to the right side this time, and nice tackle there as he gets brought down. Number 62 coming up, Joey Vinci again
Taken down by
for the Wolverines.
69, that's JT O'Shea for the Wolverines. Pick up of 1 yard. Second and 9.
She's got a good gang. She's like, you know. Yeah. In most? Oh. Oh, really? Yeah.
Mark Homsey also in on the tackle for the Wolverines on that last play. Second down and 9 now for North Quincy after the 1 yard gain.
Yeah, when I said, what? She was like, yeah. I'm like, no, you know.
Murray in the ball game on the run for North Quincy this time. And they're going to spot him down
Number 28, Thomas Murray on
at
the
the
carry.
13-yard line.
Taken down by number 14, Mark Homsey for the Wolverines. It's a pickup of 2. Third and 6 for the Raiders.
And then in November, they go to
Nice shot there by Westwood to close the hole. Kyle McDonald came in to close that hole. It looked like it was a big hole there, and Murray was getting ready to run through it. McDonald came right up and brought him down and forced Murray to go to the outside. And Homsey came in to help make the tackle as well.
I need a little more activity.
And timeout is called by North
Timeout,
Quincy
Raiders.
with 3:19 left to go here in the second quarter.
Yes, she hasn't seen it. Like I did ask her. Which I was going to hang her with her class about it.
Down, 2 a.m. low, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't taking down. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna die in the 6. But when I leave for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some bits. And I'm like,
For more information about Quincy Access TV for video on demand or program schedules, we encourage you to log on to our website at QATV.org for all that information and more. And you can log on and see all the high school sports coverage that QATV does on our video on demand page and all the other programs produced by the staff of Quincy Access TV. So again, QATV.org for all of that video content and information about Quincy Access TV. Third and 7 now for North Quincy. Pass over to the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. Was looking for Cole Gary, but he ran out of real estate there to bring that ball in.
Oh, yeah?
Intended for number 88, Paul Gary. Defensively for the Wolverines,
No,
number 17,
away.
Thomas Kane.
If you go on,
Annual, like, oh, it's always been June, but
4th down.
yeah, away. What a good line. Good line.
Raiders will attempt a field goal.
All right, Thomas Murray's going to come out and attempt another field goal for the Raiders.
5, Nate Caldwell to hold.
Spot the ball at the 21-yard line, so a 31-yard field goal for North Quincy.
Sarah might be going one other time.
And this one is looking good for North Quincy, and it is. Nice kick there by Thomas Murray. 31-yard field goal adds 3 points onto the scoreboard, and North Quincy's lead is now 17-0 over Westwood with 3:06 left to go in the quarter.
pretty good. Get up.
All right, Murray lining up to kick it away for North Quincy. Maroon and Pizzuto back deep for the Wolverines. And be fielded at the 5-yard line by Ryan Pizzuto. He drops it, picks it right back up again over to the right side, crosses the 20-yard line. And a nice tackle there by North Quincy.
Pizzuto tackled by number 13.
Number 13, Ben Snyder on the tackle for North. And they're going to spot the ball, looks like at the 23-yard line.
Ball be spotted at the 22-yard line. First and 10 Wolverines.
And make it the 22 is where they spot the ball. Brendan Donegan, number 12 quarterback, senior for the Westwood Wolverines in the shotgun. Looking to pass over to the left side, setting up a wide receiver screen to number 17, Thomas Kane. And nice pursuit there by North Quincy.
Pass is complete to number 17, Thomas Kane.
And they're going to mark him down at the 25.
Second and 8.
And it's going to be a pitch. Actually, going to pass it downfield. Hunter McIsaac down there, and it is picked off by McIsaac. Great job there by Hunter McIsaac. Quinn O'Brien was the intended receiver, but McIsaac did a great job. Almost boxed him out, really. Watching that ball the entire way, and was able to bring it down for his second interception on this evening.
Will be placed at the 45-yard line of North Quincy. First and 10 Raiders.
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you? How's it going? All right. Good to see you. How's it going? Hey, what's up, Dave? How are you? How's it going? All good? Yeah, in the group. This is my sister Marie and her husband Fred. This is Maeve, Liam Hines, and Maeve. I don't know how to say it, Liam. What the hell?
All right, so North Quincy will start their own 45-yard line after McIsaac's interception.
Yeah, awesome.
Hanson over to his right, and it is complete to number 5. A nice move there by North Quincy's Nate Caldwell.
Nate Caldwell.
And Caldwell made a nice job there to pick up the first down on the second effort.
Caldwell tripped up at the 40.
And they'll mark him down at the 42.
Is a Raider first down.
So, good score? Yeah. You up?
So first and 10 now for the Raiders at the Westwood 42. The guy's a quick pass, and it goes through the hands of Colm Gary.
Pass intended for number 8.
And again, they lucked out there that was not intercepted.
For the Wolverines, that's Andy Weeman. Second and 10 Raiders.
Oh, is that what I'm doing? Let me know when I am. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. What are they, seniors? No kidding. Seniors at North, when you guys win this prize? How's Sam? Oh, is he?
Hanson's going to hand it off. Matt Craig will get the run, and he'll get up to about the 36-yard line.
29, George Maroon for the Wolverines.
Into the groove or no? Yeah. You do.
It's a pickup of 6. 3rd and 4 for the Raiders.
And fumble on the snap, but Hansen's able to pick it up. And let's see, they're going to say his forward progress was stopped at the 37, and North Quincy calls a timeout.
Last off the file, number 55, Greg Papantoniadis for the Wolverines. They'll list forward progress at the 38-yard line. It'll be 4th and 5.
So 4th down now for North Quincy when they come back from the timeout. That's North's final timeout of the first half.
Timeout Raiders. That's their final timeout of the half.
.110 left to go here in the first half. North on top 17-0. Hansen in the shotgun for the Raiders. Westwood showing blitz. Hansen plenty of time. And it is incomplete. Was looking for Hunter McIsaac, but they could not connect. Jack McDaniels was downfield for coverage,
Wolverines, number 15, Jack.
as well as Andy Weeman.
And the ball be turned over on downs. Wolverine ball, 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So Westwood will take over on their own 37 with 1:04 left to go in the half. Donegan rolling out, fires downfield, and the intended receiver was inbounds, was able to stay in bounds at the 48-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by number 22, Hunter McIsaac. The 48-yard line. Result of that play is a Wolverine first down.
Quinn O'Brien,
Get him, Cole. Get him.
Colm Gary, and ball comes loose as Donegan was going to pass. Colm Gary forced to fumble, and North Quincy looks like they have it.
On the play. We'll see what the ruling is on the field. There was a recovery by number 4, Jackson Murphy.
Nice.
And Jackson Murphy came up with a recovery, and it is North Quincy ball. And let's see where they spot the ball. They're going to spot it back at the 49-yard line on Westwood side of the field. But credit there to Colm Gary. Stripped the ball away.
It is a Red Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the Wolverine 49-yard line.
Pass over to the right side, incomplete. Was looking for Colm Gary again, was quarterback Cooper Hansen.
Pass intended for number 88, Colm Gary, incomplete. Defensively, number 1, Tony Maroon for the Wolverines. 2nd and 10.
Hey, what's the word, brother? How are you? All good?
Second down and 10 now for the Raiders.
Just Go,
And off goes to Matt Craig.
Go, Matt.
Trying to cut over to the left side. And we'll go out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Nice run there by Craig.
It's out of bounds to stop the clock. Number 15, Jack McDaniels here defensively for the Wolverines. Result of that play is...
And there's a heads-up play there to run out of bounds there by Matt Craig as well. Raiders no more timeouts, so they're able to stop the clock with 32 seconds left to go here in the half. Hanson looking over to the left side, and it is complete to Thomas Murray, and he goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Steps out of bounds at the 20-yard line, stopping the clock once again. The result of that play is a Raider first down.
And again, they spot the ball at the 20-yard line, so first and 10 for the Raiders. 27 seconds left to go in the half. Matt Craig gets the ball,
That a boy.
and he's trying to find some room. You're going to need to try to get out of bounds to stop the clock, and he finally does. Inside the 10-yard line, he gets pushed out of bounds, and the clock stops with 17 seconds left to go here in the half.
Stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock once again.
And they
Ball be placed
at the 8-yard line is where Craig stepped out.
Result of that play is a Raider first down.
All right, 17 seconds again to left to go. We'll see what North Quincy can do here.
Let's go.
Hanson looking to pass, and ball comes loose, and he's going to get sacked. Ball comes loose. And Hanson was able to hold on to it,
On the carry.
and it looked like his helmet came off, so the clock is actually going to stop. This is going to help North Quincy. Hanson will have to come off for a play, though. And they might be able to stop the clock if they can, or to spike it, and they can with 1 second left to go. Coming in was Charlie Baker to spike the ball, and this will give North Quincy a field goal opportunity.
Raiders will attempt a field goal. Number 28, Thomas Murray to kick. Number 5, Nick Caldwell to hold.
All right, and Westwood's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Westwood.
So North Quincy caught a break there. Hanson's helmet, again, came off. So the officials have to stop the clock to let him get his helmet and get off the field. And Baker did a good job there of getting out quickly to spike the ball, again, with 1.7 seconds left to go here in the half. And that is going to allow North Quincy an opportunity to kick the field goal. Not sure if the ball just slipped out of Hanson's hand when he went to pass it, or what happened, but could not see if it just slipped or if someone was able to touch it on the Westwood side. But nonetheless, North Quincy catches the break, and they're going to get the field goal attempt. So they're going to spot the ball at the 18-yard line, so make it a 28-yard field goal for Thomas Murray. He's already hit a 31-yard field goal here tonight.
Punch it, Thomas.
And the kick is up, and it is no good. Went wide to the right.
And that will end the first half. The score, North Quincy Raiders 17.
So that does end the first half here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, but North Quincy leads with a score of 17-0. We're going to take a quick timeout here with QATV Sports and be back with second half coverage in just one moment. Again, I want to thank you for watching this edition of QATV Sports. My name is Jonathan Caleri, being joined here tonight by Ryan McWade on camera and Chris Potter, our director and engineer, here at the stadium here tonight. Last night, QATV was here as well as Quincy High School hosted Oliver Ames, and the Presidents came out with a 21-13 victory. It was a great ball game, went right down towards the end when a Quincy High School interception sealed the victory for North Quincy, a pick six right at the end to help Presidents improve to 2-0 on the season. North Quincy would like to join their crosstown rivals, being 2-0 here as well, and they're in good position to do so with a 17-0 halftime lead. All right, here we go. Murray will kick it deep for North Quincy, and Tony Maroon will field it at his own 10-yard line. Running over to the right side, and a big hit there by North Quincy.
Taken down by a host of tackles.
Looks like it was number 5 for the Raiders, Nate Caldwell, coming up to make the hit.
Finishing off that play. And the Wolverines will go on offense at their own 23-yard line. Your quarterback is number 12, Brendan Donegan.
All right, Brendan Donegan, senior quarterback for the Wolverines in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off over to the left side to number 29, George Maroon. And Maroon will get across to 25 to about the 26.
Number 29, that's George Maroon. Pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Wolverines.
Yeah, that's streaming. Yeah.
And pitch is going to go to the right side this time. Maroon on the carry, flag thrown on the play. Maroon gets up to 29, but looks like it's going to be a hold, and this is going to come back.
Maroon on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
And it was a hold against the Wolverines.
Holding against the Wolverines.
That's the second.
And they'll spot the ball back at the 17-yard line.
We'll place the ball at the 17-yard line.
Pass over the left side, complete to Tony Maroon this time, and Maroon will get brought down at the 28-yard line. Jackson Murphy coming up to make the tackle.
Taken down by number 4, that's Jackson Murphy. It'll bring the ball out to the 27-yard line, and a 3rd and 6 for the Wolverines.
So 3rd down and 6 now for Westwood. And huge sack there by North Quincy. Michael Gorman coming up, as well as number 79, Harry Guadiano. Guadiano has been active here tonight on all the sacks. He's been around that quarterback all night long, but Gorman came up to make the initial hit, and Guadiano helped finish him off. And they're going to go all the way back to the 18-yard line.
Bring up 4th and 14. And the Wolverines will go into punt formation. Punting for the Wolverines, number 55, Greg Papantoniadis.
High kick there by Papantoniadis. And North Quincy's trying to get away from it to let it bounce. And it'll go all the way down to the North Quincy 48-yard line. Nice kick there by Papantoniadis.
Tommy Teixeira for the Wolverines, and the Raiders will go back on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
North Quincy comes right up, ready to go. And number 44, Captain Matt Craig on the carry over to the right side. And Craig will get up to the 45-yard line on 1st down.
Taken down by 15, Jack McDaniels. It's a pickup of 6 or 7. 2nd and 3.
And they're going to say it's a false start against North Quincy.
False start against the Raiders. 5-yard penalty. Going to place the ball squarely at midfield. 2nd and 8.
All right, ball goes back to midfield with the penalty. Handoff for North Quincy, and nice run there. 1st down and more for North. And it is Craig again on the carry. He goes all the way up to the Westwood 40-yard line.
To the 40-yard line. Result of that play is a Raider 1st down.
So 1st down for North Quincy at the Westwood 40-yard line. Hunter McIsaac is going to get the carry this time for North Quincy. over to the right side, and he'll get brought down at about the 35, it looks like.
69, J.T. O'Shea. That was a pickup of 5. Correction, pickup of 4. 2nd and 6.
Actually going to spot him down at the 36, so only a gain of 4 for McIsaac on that play. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Go, Joe.
And nice run up the middle there by Michael Gordon, number 34, and he'll get right up to the first down marker. Gets to the 30, and that should be enough for the first down for North Quincy.
30. Close to a first down. And it is.
And it is a first down for North Quincy as they spotted at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 Raiders from the Wolverine 30-yard line.
Come on.
Murray on the carry this time for North Quincy. He got tied up there by J.T. O'Shea. And Murray was able to fall forward, though, for a gain of maybe 2 on the play.
By number 69, J.T. O'Shea for the Wolverines. Pickup of 2. 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8 now for the Raiders. Send a man in motion. Craig's going to get the carry. Actually, that's Gorman again on the carry.
Number 34.
I've been getting 34 and 44 mixed up all night long, and I apologize. Michael Gorman has been the man who's getting the short end of the stick when I've been calling for 44, and it's been 34. But Gorman had an outstanding game here, and another nice run there for Michael Gorman, and gets inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. With that run, Gorman goes over 100 yards rushing with 101. And looking to add on to it right here as well. And Gorman will get brought down at about the 15-yard line. And they do spot it right at the 15. So 4-yard gain there for North Quincy. Brings up now a second down and 6.
Go, Dill. Oh, brutal.
McIsaac on the carry now for North Quincy. And fights his way out of one tackle in a second. Spins over to the right side and gets all the way up to the 10-yard line.
Down to the 10.
Great job there by Hunter McIsaac. Again, he was able to spin out of a tackle and keep moving forward. And it looked like initially was going to be down around the 14 or the 13-yard line, but gets all the way up to the 10 to bring up a 3rd and 1 for North Quincy. North Quincy has stalled down here a couple times and resulting in some field goal attempts. So we'll see if North Quincy can convert on this 3rd down. I'm sure the Raiders and head coach Ryan Craig would love to get another 7 points on the board here, and they're well on their way with a quarterback sneak by Cooper Hansen. You got some push from behind there as well by number 44, Matt Craig. And it will be a first down for North Quincy. 1st and goal from the 8. And the officials have called for a timeout. Well, I'm not too sure why they called for it, but clock continues again. Matt Craig gets the pitch over to the right side, trying to find a seam, and in for the touchdown goes Matt Craig. A great run there. Was inching to the right and found a seam, like I mentioned, exploded through the hole, dove into the end zone for the 6 points.
On the board again.
That actually. There is a lot of meters.
All right, Murray will line up for the point after. And the kick is up, and it is good.
Murray puts it through.
So with 2:58 left to go here in the third quarter, North Quincy increases their lead to 24-0.
4. Westwood Wolverines 0.
Matt Craig now has 111 yards rushing here tonight, and with that touchdown as well. So Craig with 111 yards rushing, Michael Gorman with a 105, and Hunter McIsaac not that far behind with 85 yards rushing. So North could have 3 players over 100 yards rushing here tonight.
Number 28, Thomas Murray, set to kick off. Deep to receive, number 1, Tony Maroon. And number 27, Ryan Pizzuto.
No.
And Murray kicks it, fielded by Maroon
And a 6.
at the 6-yard line. Nice pursuit there by North Quincy.
Taken down by 11.
Jordan Mahoney forced Maroon to slow down a little bit there. And Hudak comes up, Dan Hudak comes up to make the tackle.
This just in. Happy 7th birthday to North Quincy legend Keegan Sampson.
And Westwood takes over. Handoff goes number 29, George Maroon. And Maroon will get up to at the 22-yard line.
Number 42 on the stop for North Quincy. That's Brian Rodriguez. Got a player down. That's number 29, George Maroon. Let's hope he's okay.
Ball carrier George Maroon was
Second and 8 for the Wolverines.
slow to get up, but got off the field. So hopefully he's okay. Donegan looking to pass, gets out of one tackle, still on his feet, and Matt Craig will bring him down.
Donegan on the carry.
Jefferson Lorette also comes in for North Quincy to bring him down too. And they're going to spot Donegan down, excuse me, at the 25.
Yard line. 3rd and 4 for the Wolverines.
So 3rd down and 4 now for Westwood. Dunnigan, quick pass, and it is incomplete. Was looking for Tony Maroon, but he short hopped him.
For number 1, Tony Maroon. That'll bring up 4th down. Number 55, Greg Papantoniadis back to punt. Deep to receive, Thomas Murray.
All right, punt for Westwood's going to go out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
Papantoniadis' punt rolls out of bounds at the 46-yard line of Westwood.
And they're going to say out of bounds at the 46, and that's where North Quincy will start. That was Colin Roper who kicked it.
First and 10 Raiders at the Westwood 46-yard line.
All right, so North starts at the Westwood 46. Gorman, big run there by Michael Gorman, flag thrown on the play. Gorman gets brought down at the Westwood 34-yard line, but we'll see what the penalty marker is.
Number 34, Michael Gorman. There is a penalty marker.
Oh, really?
And it's going to be a hold against North Quincy.
10-yard spot foul. That'll place the ball at the 48-yard line of North Quincy.
So with the hold, the
They'll make it 1st and 16.
ball will go back to the North Quincy 48. 1st and 16. Cooper Hansford taking his time, was looking for the back judge to put his hand up for the play clock. And gives it to Gorman. Gorman over the right side, just does get tripped up, had some space, but a nice tackle made there by number 14, Mark Homsey. Gorman had at least another 10 to 15 yards ahead of him if he could have gotten through that tackle. But they're going to mark him down at the Westwood 45.
2nd and 9 for the Raiders.
30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Go ahead. Go.
McIsaac on the carry, finds a hole, gets up the middle, gets across the 30-yard line, and still on his feet, finally gets brought down at the 27-yard line. Great run there by Hunter McIsaac.
27, Ryan Pizzuto. To the 27-yard line of Westwood. Result of that play.
And they do mark him down at the 27, and with that run, McIsaac goes over 100 yards himself here tonight with 103, and that is the end of the third quarter. So North Quincy will have a 1st and 10 from the Westwood 27-yard line, and they'll try to put some more points on the board to increase their lead, which currently stands at 24-0. So as I mentioned now, 100-yard rushes for North Quincy. Gorman with 116, Craig with 111, and McIsaac with 103. All right, North Quincy comes to the line again to begin the fourth quarter here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Pitch over to the right side, Matt Craig with it. Trying to find some space, gets across the 20-yard line, still on his feet, across the 10, trying to go all the way in, breaks a tackle, and in for the touchdown. Matt Craig, a spectacular run there, broke several tackles on his way to pay dirt.
With 11:48 remaining in the game, the Raiders are on the board again.
Wow, what a run there by Craig. Again, broke several tackles. Broke one at the 20-yard line, one at the 15, one at the 10, and one at the 5. And it goes all the way in for the score. So a great run there by Craig.
Number 28, Thomas Murray. Set to kick the one
And
point.
Thomas Murray will attempt the extra point.
Caldwell to hold, and
Kick is up, and it is good. And a little shoving and pushing after the kick there. And a couple of flags thrown as well.
penalty markers after the play. Personal foul against Westwood. Personal foul against North Quincy. Offsetting penalties.
So two unsportsmanlike penalties against one against Westwood and one against North Quincy, and they will offset each other. So at the 11:48 mark here of the fourth quarter, North Quincy takes a 31-0 lead over Westwood.
Once again, number 28, Thomas Murray, set to kick off. Deep to receive, number 1, Tony Maroon, and number 29, George Maroon.
All right, Murray getting ready to kick it deep for North Quincy. And nice kick there, fielded at the 4-yard line by Tony Maroon. Maroon has some space, go up the middle. Gets across the 30-yard line and will get brought down at about the 31.
Number 1, Tony Maroon.
Hudak!
All right, Westwood comes out first and 10 from their own 31-yard line. And off for the Wolverines. Jack McManus on the carry.
On the carry. That's Jack McManus.
Nice run there by McManus. They spot the ball at the 41, and that's enough for a first down. McManus again on the carry over to the right side. Still fighting his way forward. And they'll spot McManus down at the Westwood 48, and late flags thrown again.
The 32 on the carry, Jack McManus. Flag on the play. Quarterback now is number 13, Kyle Rooney. Personal foul against the Raiders.
So a personal foul called against North Quincy, so tack 15 yards on to the end of the run.
That's going to be 15 yards. That'll bring the ball to the 37-yard line up North Quincy. First and 10, Wolverines. McManus again on the carry.
Yeah, McManus again on the carry. And let's see where they spot him down at the 32-yard line.
Second and 5 for the Wolverines.
Jack McManus. Give it to him again up the middle this time. And North Quincy's going to slow him down. He'll get to the 30-yard line on the run.
He would. I mean, he's doing his right. He's doing fine right now.
And false start's going to be called.
False start against the Wolverines. It's a 5-yard penalty. That'll make it 3rd and 8.
It's a running clock here with the large score in the fourth quarter. So clock continues to tick. We're at 7 minutes to go in the game now.
But the thing about it is that, like, you know, is he knows what he's going to do.
Donegan looking to pass down the right sideline, and McIsaac was there on defense again, couldn't bring it down. Pass was intended for number 15, Jack McDaniels.
Under McIsaac there defensively for the Raiders.
This guy had no fucking interaction. He was fucking doing what he's supposed to do, you know?
4th down and 8 now for Westwood, trying to set up a screen, and it goes incomplete. 2 North Quincy defenders were right there to bring him down, though. Number 42, Brian Rodriguez. And also Jordan Mahoney right there. If the ball had been caught, he was going to go nowhere.
Wolverines will turn it over on downs.
So turnover on downs for North Quincy as the defense does a nice job there to hold. And we're under 6 minutes to go now in the game.
Yo, come here.
Number 12, Charlie Baker, coming in at quarterback for North Quincy, the sophomore. Baker, a 6'3", 165 sophomore. Will lead this drive here for North Quincy. Ball is going to be at their own 35-yard line.
Honestly, that's what I like. Dylan's a nice Irish girl, you know? Nothing doing well. You know, I tell you, take it till you make it, you know what I mean?
Murray gets tackled in the backfield and looks like maybe no gain.
The 28, Tom Murray on the carry. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
4:30 left to go now in the game. And North Quincy with a big lead, 31-0 over Westwood. Second down and 10, Baker hands it off. Murray again on the carry. He'll get up to the 40-yard line.
28, Murray on the carry to the 40.
Third and 5 for the Raiders. Gorman on the carry, has some space and breaks free, gets across midfield and gets up to the Westwood 46-yard line. Another nice run here by Michael Gorman. He's had several here tonight.
Number 17, Thomas Kane for the Wolverines. Result of that play is North Quincy first down.
Ryan Pizzuto in on the tackle on that last play for Westwood. Murray, strong run right up the middle, finds a hole over to the left side, cuts free, gets the first down and more, and he'll get tackled at the Westwood 32.
Taken down by number 17, Thomas Kane. Result of that play is North Quincy first down.
Coming upon 2 minutes to play here in the game. Baker hands it off over to the right side. Looks like Jordan Mahoney in on the carry here for North Quincy. That's at the 31-yard line.
Penalty marker.
And a penalty marker thrown after it as well. Looks like it's going to be against Westwood. So it is against Westwood.
Come on.
Personal foul against the Wolverines. 15-yard penalty. They'll place the ball at the 16-yard line.
So the ball goes all the way up to the 16-yard line. Under a minute to play now here in the game. And looks like North Quincy, they don't need to run a play. The clock will run out with the play clock. So that is going to be the end of the game. Look at North was going to come out, thought they were going to need to run a play.
Final seconds.
But there was less than 40 seconds left to go in the game, so they can just let it run out here. And with that, the game is over. And North Quincy comes out here with another big victory. Back-to-back blowouts for the Raiders, winning here tonight against Westwood by a score of 31-0. We'll run down the stats here for North Quincy. Cooper Hansen, 2 of 8 passing for 24 yards to lead the way here for North Quincy. Rushing the ball, North Quincy had a fantastic game rushing. Leading the way for the Raiders was Matt Craig. He had 13 rushes for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Right behind him, Michael Gorman, 10 rushes for 116 yards. Hunter McIsaac right behind him with 10 rushes for 103 yards and a touchdown of his own. Thomas Murray, he had 51 yards and a touchdown too. Nate Caldwell had 1 reception for 13 yards, and Murray had 1 catch for 11 yards. Murray also had a 31-yard field goal to add to the scoring as well. For Westwood, Brendan Donegan, the quarterback, 10 of 17 passing for 94 yards. Not much rushing except for Jack McManus at the end of the game. He had 4 rushes for 24 yards. George Maroon had 8, and Donegan had 7. On the receiving side of the ball for Westwood, Mark Homsey had 5 catches for 36 yards. Tony Maroon had 2 catches for 37. Quinn O'Brien, Thomas Kane, and Ryan Pizzuto all had 1 catch for the Westwood Wolverines. So again, final score here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. North Quincy, again, a big victory, 31-0. They improved now to 2-0 on this young season, and they're going to have a tough test next week as they will travel down to Abington to take on the Green Wave on Friday, September 24th. The week after that, on the week of October 1st, they will have a bye, and the Raiders will be back here at home at Veterans Memorial Stadium to face the Situate Sailors in their first matchup of a Patriot League team here this season on Friday, October 8th. That game will be carried live by QATV on QATV Channel 8 and on QATV.org as well. I want to thank our cameraman Ryan McWade, doing a great job here tonight, as well as our director and engineer Chris Potter. My name's Jonathan Clary. Again, final score here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, North Quincy 31, Westwood 0. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of QATV Sports. We will see you next time.